Hey everybody, Pete Werner here along with Steve Porter and Corey Fiasco in the Magic Kingdom with this week's Disney Dining Show. Today we are going to check out the Plaza Restaurant on Main Street. It's been a while since I've eaten there. My experiences have never quite been that great, so my expectations are low. Let's see if they can meet them or beat them. Let's find out. Okay, so I ordered the Wedge Salad. This is $8. Half wedge of iceberg lettuce served with tomatoes, onions, cucumbers, topped with gorgonzola and ranch dressing. It also has a blue cheese crumbles on it, which is a plus for me. I love blue cheese. And I'm going to tell you, very fresh. Everything on the plate was fresh. The lettuce was, crisp and cool and fresh, and as with the tomatoes, the onions, the cucumbers. The ranch dressing was really nice. It was, especially on a warmer day, a very light, refreshing appetizer, as opposed to what I'm ordering for my main course.
I got the Plaza Fries for $9. It's French fries topped with melted cheese, bacon, lettuce, tomato, and ranch dressing. And I'll tell you, there's only 3 things on the appetizer menu, and none of them really, I was like, oh, I definitely want that. So I kind of just ordered this because it was something to order. But it's really, really good. I 100% would get this again. The only complaint about it that I have about it is that they didn't give me enough. So that's a good complaint to have.
So I got the tomato soup. Between the 3 of us, we've covered every appetizer here on the menu. That was $8. And the description of this is just that. It's a tomato soup. It was not too thick. It was not too watery either. It was kind of like the perfect level of soup, of what kind of soup I'd like to get. It was delicious. It had full chunks of tomato in there. There was a little bit of a sweetness to it. It had croutons in it, about 6 croutons, and they were nice crunchy croutons. The soup kind of hit the bottom of it and made the bottom of the crouton a little bit softer. This is honestly something that I would probably get every time I came here now. I really like this soup. I'm not somebody who's super familiar with a good tomato soup, but this is definitely probably the best tomato soup I've personally had. And again, I don't go out and order soup everywhere I go, so I don't have a lot to compare it to. But for somebody like myself, and I'm assuming there's other people who don't go out and order soup everywhere as well, but for me, this is like my favorite soup I've had, so.
Okay, so I got the, the Cheesesteak Sandwich for $19. Shaved beef grilled with onions, mushrooms, red peppers, and white American cheese served on a hoagie roll. Now, I didn't eat the roll, I ate the innards, and I will say it was very good. Very tasty, but not worth anything close to $19. At $14, this would have been a home run. At $19, it's a ripoff. But it was good. It was good. I will say that I was surprised. I came in expecting, because my last few experiences here, the food was terrible. So this food is not, I tried some of everybody's. This food was not terrible. It is terribly overpriced, but it's not terrible.
I got the baked honey barbecue brisket mac and cheese. Of course, I got the mac and cheese. I had to do it. It's $22. It's baked pasta and cheddar cheese sauce sprinkled with crispy fried onions, scallions topped with savory barbecue beef brisket. Okay, so the mac and cheese itself, which is the base layer, is very basic mac and cheese. It's nothing impressive. If you taste that alone, you're not going to like it. The brisket is also okay. Like, it's better than the mac and cheese, but not amazing. It's not like Polite Pig or anything. It's good, but not like outstanding. But the sauce, the barbecue sauce, is actually great, and it kind of covers and masks all of the faults of everything else. So while it's not a perfect dish, this barbecue sauce really pulls it along and makes it pretty good, even though the rest of it is just okay. At $22, I kind of agree with Pete that everything here is kind of overpriced. I don't know if that's worth $22. I think on property there's plenty of places that you could get something for $22 that would be better than that. So I don't know. It was good. It was fine. It wasn't amazing.
Come back to me for a second. The food is good. It's a step and a half up from counter service stuff. And I think that's why, I mean, take a look at what's on the menu. Burgers, mac and cheese, cheesesteak. These are more counter servicey meals. Mm-hmm. But they're charging table service plus.
Yeah. So it's not that it's bad food, it's just overpriced food.
It's overpriced for what it is. So that's just kind of my thought process here. And you're right with that barbecue sauce is really good. It covers a multitude of sins though. That mac and cheese
It's not good.
by itself is terrible.
Yeah.
I thought the brisket was good. I thought that's a nice brisket because, again, you could put
smothered in
anything in that barbecue sauce, and it's going to taste good. Maybe we should really bottle that and sell it.
So I got the honey barbecued beef brisket burger. It was a burger served on a Kaiser roll with bacon, tomato, onion, and provolone. Come to think of it, now that I'm reading this for the second time, I don't remember there being any bacon on that burger. But anyways, the tomato and the lettuce were off to the side, which is good because this is a messy burger. I kind of knew that going into it because, it's brisket and burger. It's going to have a lot piled onto it. And it's good that they left that onto the side because if it would have been a tower. With that being said, it was very good. Like Steve was saying, the barbecue sauce is really tasty. I think my barbecue sauce might have been a little bit different than his because mine is honey barbecued. I don't know if his was honey barbecued. He's nodding at me that it was. So, all right, yeah, I agree with the conclusion that the barbecue sauce was good. The burger itself, I could tell that it wasn't, frozen or anything like that. It was definitely fresh. Like the burger, it looked like something that was molded in the back and grilled like a fresh burger. But also, like everybody's coming to the conclusion of, with Pete and Steve, $22, $14 would have felt right. $16 would have felt good too. I'd say even at $18, I would have been like, okay, this is too much for this burger. I think for a burger, just a plain burger like this would have been, without the brisket, probably like $12, $13. Add the brisket, that probably justifies another like $2 or $3. And then the fries with it. It came with fries. You could have substituted it for chips if you wanted to. I got the fries, and they were your basic Disney quick service fries. I term that phrase a lot because I like when I go out to eat, and if I get fries with dinner, if the restaurant has something other than the basic quick service fries, you get at all quick service locations. It's a huge plus for me. But in this case, it's the same stuff you're going to get at Cosmic Race or anywhere. But yeah, that's how I feel about this burger.
All right, so for desserts, we just tried a few different things. There was a carrot cake off menu that our server let us know about, so we ordered that. That was $9.50. There was a banana split, which was $10, and a brownie sundae that was $8. And I think, I won't speak for the whole group, but the brownie sundae was the winner. It was really, really good. Nice, soft, chewy brownie, really good vanilla ice cream, the hot fudge, the way it's supposed to be. It was really good. The banana split was good. It's a banana split, but it was good. It was, I just took little bits. The real disappointment came for me in the carrot cake. I love carrot cake. It's one of my favorite things. I don't eat a lot of any of it anymore, but when we're doing stuff like this, I want to taste some of it. And the frosting, the cream cheese frosting, unnecessarily sweet, and the cake itself was very dry. It was really disappointing. So I wouldn't recommend that. The winner for me, though, was definitely the brownie sundae.
I 100% agree with Pete's assessment of everything. So I don't have a ton to say, but yes, the brownie sundae was delicious. I was expecting the brownie to be like the fake Disney brownie, but I don't think it was. I think it might have been like a real brownie. So I would 100% order that anytime for dessert now. The other two, I just don't think were worth your time or the calories or anything. Like, they just were meh. I don't like banana sundaes, so that's a weird thing about me, I guess. So I kind of knew I wasn't going to love that. I do like carrot cake, though, when it's good, but this was not a good carrot cake. Like Pete was saying, it's dry. Nothing about it was great. So, yeah, 100% the brownie.
I tried all 3 desserts too, and they were all good. But again, just like the other guys, that brownie was by far the best. I'm technically lactose intolerant, but if you say soft brownie, soft warm brownie, and ice cream, that all goes out the window. Usually with ice cream, that all goes out the window for me.
Unfortunately, he's going to spend the rest of the day around the Magic Kingdom crapping his pants, but it's it's what you do.
Quite possibly could be the case, but not only did this brownie have soft brownie and vanilla ice cream, this was vanilla bean ice cream. They had the little black specks in there. Oh, I want to devour the rest of this right now and then run to the nearest hospital. That's how good it was. But yeah, dessert here was great.
Okay, so we have finished our lunch at Plaza. With tables in Wonderland, it was roughly $135. That included the tip and the 20% off, obviously, that you get with tables in Wonderland. $40 a person for that was way too much. Way too much. Like I said, it wasn't bad. The food wasn't bad, but not Steve. It wasn't worth what they're charging. It's grossly overpriced. They could do a lot better for that. Steve, scale of 1 to 10, what do you give it?
It's hard to score, because if I'm judging it just on the food and not thinking about the price, I would give it a lot higher of a score. But all things included, I'm going to say a 6. But it really could have been, if it was quick service pricing, probably an 8. But yeah, with price included, I'm going to say a 6.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. Corey?
I'm going to have to also agree with Steve. I was thinking about a 6 as well. I'd like to say one thing, though. I thought our server was great.
Server was great. Michael was very good.
Server was really good. I would really like to go back and just order that soup and the brownie there at the end. That would be amazing. Those two things were really good to me. But price per value, it takes a big hit on price per value for me.
Yeah, I'm with them. It's a 6. Would be higher if the price was more reasonable, or if the menu was different for that price point. But given where it is right now, it's not a bad place to eat. But you're going to be paying more than you should. There are better places to eat less expensively in the Magic Kingdom. So there you have it. That's our review of the Plaza Restaurant. Hope you enjoyed it. That will do it for this episode of the Disney Dining Show. We'll see you again next week. Have a good one.